Hi. Extra hand rubbing today. How you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the replay. Oh, I forgot to do this. Damn it. Hi. Welcome to the replay. Welcome to Daily Fuel. My name is Bobby. I'm the host of this group. And Mikey's here. Happy Friday. Mikey, the first commenter again. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. And Ray is here. Hi, Ray. How are you? If you're live, hang on a second. I got to talk to replay people a moment. If you're in the replay, let me know you're in the replay. And say something about being in the replay. Put a hashtag. Hashtag I am in the replay. And I missed the live again. Hashtag I can never be the first commenter or the last commenter when I'm in the replay. Hashtag can't win the booby prize in the replay. I just thought of those now. I'm very proud of myself. I'm thinking of things. And Kelly's here. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. We'll wait a few more seconds in case anyone else shows up today. This one's not about sex, so there's only 3 people here so far. And let's see what we got. It's Friday. Oh, I don't have wine today because I might have to drive later, so I'm not going to drink now, obviously, because that doesn't work. You can't drink and then drive. I think they frown on that. Okay. I'll have water. Let us start. Let's go. You guys know the deal, so you can comment all you like if you want. Clear the credibility gap. I'm feeling the credibility gap today because here I am. I have to perform, right? And I'm not feeling it right now. I'll tell you the truth. This one's going to be Look at this. My spiel is on the table. I didn't even hang. I'm looking at my spiel and there's nothing there to hang. Jesus. Hang on a second. Wow. What a day. You know, it's like you have one of those days where it starts off good and then like I gotta lean in. You don't mind me leaning in? Oh, do you? Hang on, I gotta put that right there. Good. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, so it's one of those days where I'm not feeling my own credibility. So it's kind of it's kind of what's it called? What's the word for that? Ironic, serendipitous. That's today's topic. So let's get into this a little bit. The first thing was that somebody in the group, her name is Carrie Ann, she posted that it's something about she felt like her photography isn't even art because anyone can look through the camera and take the same picture. They can see the same thing through the lens. And I was like, okay, good on that thought. But and then I went to tag her because on this one, and I couldn't tag her because she's like unavailable or something. Apparently something happened to her entire Facebook profile. She's not even around. That happens sometimes and then people come back. It happened to Robin once. That was weird. Facebook user says hello. Who's that? That's Jason Redwood. What's up, buddy? How you doing? There's an eCam link. I don't feel like talking about it right now. Anyway, so that was weird. I couldn't tag her, but Marina Booth also made a comment recently about feeling weird about bringing herself out to show people because she feels like she doesn't have enough. Her scope of work isn't enough. So it got me thinking. These 2 comments from these 2 people about the ways that we doubt ourselves, and I came up with a few ways that we can all doubt ourselves. Take a wild guess. How many? You'll never get. It's 3, right? So I love that joke. I'm not going to get tired of that joke. I hope you like that joke because I'm going to keep telling that joke. I'm a dad, so that's like a dad joke now. So so that's the thing. And today it's interesting because it's like I was doubting my own credibility in certain ways. So let's dive into these 3 and feel them a little bit and see what we come up with, shall we? So number 1 is clearly just doubting your ability at all. Am I even good at this? Am I a good artist? Can I do this? You know, it's very interesting when you're in an artist group, when you're looking at other people's work, when you go to museums, when you look at anything on earth, right? We're constantly looking at other people's work, and it's very easy to look at other people's stuff and look at your own stuff and just be like, man, do I suck at this? That's very easy to do. And I've said this before, that's your ego trying to protect you from ridicule, from failure, from all of these things that you don't want to feel. So you're trying to kind of talk yourself down from, don't go out there and show yourself. You're not good enough for that. But you are. The thing is that you are. When it comes to art, when it comes to creativity, there is no level of this is acceptable and this stuff is not. There's just not. It doesn't exist. It only exists if you think that it exists. If you yourself create something and you don't like it, you're allowed to not like everything you create. You can be like, this one wasn't my best work. I'm not going to put this one out there. But that's different than saying, like, I just am not good at this. I can't do this. There are a few reasons that you might feel that way. You might it might be that you're trying to do somebody else's style. And here's something that, I've said this about myself, not so much with my art, but with my business, that I have tried so many times to create and build a business in somebody else's style that it just doesn't work for me. And it got me to wonder, like, am I even good at this? Am I good at running a business? The answer is no, because I'm running it in somebody else's style. I have to do it in my style. So if you're looking at your art and you're thinking, like, am I even good at this? Chances are you are, but you're comparing it in a really not fair way. But even if it stinks, even if it objectively stinks, which it does not, because that doesn't exist, but even if it did, right? Maybe ask yourself instead, am I doing the right kind of art? Am I expressing my heart in the right fashion? Maybe you're just not using the right tools to get your vision across. Maybe you're not an acrylic painter, but you should be using watercolors. It's like, maybe you should just be doing something else. I have learned, here's a good example. As I'm thinking off the cuff. I'm still on number one, by the way. Here's an example of this, is singing. I'm a singer, right? I've talked about my singing before. However, I will not go on stage and just sing something off the cuff. Or at least, nobody can... I would never... When we were singing in our band, I would never take requests. Hey, anybody want to hear a song? I would never take requests. Why? Because I have a specific range where my voice sounds amazing. And that I know how to play in that range. I know how to be in there. I know how to do things in that range. So when I was in my band, if we would sometimes jam and just make stuff up, amongst the four of us, we could do that all day long because I know how they play, and they play their way, and they follow my lead, and I know how to sit in my pocket. But if somebody said, hey, play that Queen song or something, and it's like Freddie Mercury or some high-pitched 80s rock band, hair band song or something like that, and it was just like, you guys are out of your mind. There's no way in hell I'm attempting that because it's way above my range. Or things like that are too low for my range. I would never do it. Not without practicing at least, or without figuring out how to manipulate it to fit my style. So maybe if you feel like you're comparing yourself to other people, if I just compared myself to other singers and was like, I can't sing that song, and I can't sing that song, and I can't sing that song. Well, yeah, because I can't. I don't have the vocal range, but give me something that's in here. This is like low notes and this is high notes. Like I can go here. I can't sing up here like some people can. I just can't. It's not comfortable. It doesn't sound good. It gets thin. It gets weak. I go off key. But leave me in here. Wow. Get out of the way. Here I come. It's going to knock you down because I'm freaking amazing. And it takes time to find that spot. Once I found it and realized, oh, no wonder I don't like the way these songs sound. I'm singing it up here. I need to stay down here. We would write songs in that range specifically for my voice. So that's something to think about. Maybe you're playing maybe you got the wrong crayons. Maybe you got the 64 pack and you're playing with all the metallic colors, but you need to be playing with the earth colors. I don't know. Think about that. That's number one, is doubting your own ability. Okay, I could have done a whole spiel on just that. Okay, I haven't even gotten to the other two people's points yet. Number two is doubting your credibility, right? Not just your ability, but your credibility. And this is what Carrie Ann had said, and I wish she was still around, but I don't know what happened to her. She said that, is my photography even art? Because you know what she did? She took a picture of something, and I commented on it, how great the photograph was. It had such great light and shadows and stuff. It was a really, really good photograph. Like a touristy photograph, but well done, And I was like, wow, that's a great photo. And she's like, thank you. Sometimes I feel like my photography isn't really art, because anyone can just pick up a camera and look through it and see the same thing I'm seeing. Oh, click, And it's like, yeah, except no, because, you've heard the old adage, like, give a professional photographer a point and click camera, and give an amateur, like, the greatest Nikon or Sony or Canon camera with the amazing lenses and the f1.4 and all that shit, right? Give that to the novice, and then give the professional guy or girl a point and click, right? And let's compare. Now, the pro with the point and click is probably not going to get amazing depth of field and all that stuff that they could get with the pro stuff. But the novice doesn't know framing. The novice doesn't understand composition. The novice doesn't understand what artists understand. It's not just I'm looking at a thing, click. Anyone can press the freaking button. Have you ever handed your camera to somebody and said, can you take our picture? I hate doing that. You know why? Because this is what the picture looks like. If this is I'm about to show you a frame as if I'm not standing in a frame, right? I would take a picture of somebody like this. Hi, framed in the middle of the thing, right? And make sure and they would do this. They would do it so that you end up like this. This is the picture I get when somebody else takes the picture. Why? Do they not see that I'm not in the middle of the frame? That, it's like, everybody get close together, everybody get like this, and then you got 5 people like this, and there's 18,000 feet of space above their heads, and there's nothing on the right half of the picture. It's like, why do they do that? Are they idiots? No, they're not idiots. They're not artists. They don't know how to do it. So your work is art because you know how to do it. Man, this stuff annoys me. Right? So don't worry. If you're doubting your credibility, don't, because our work takes work. It takes practice, and we get better and we get better and we get better. I say this sometimes. We have talent is innate. We were born with talent. But our skills take practice. It requires practice. It requires work. So keep working. And then number 3, finally, is what Marina said, that I'm afraid to go out and show my stuff because I feel like I don't have enough stuff, And to that, I just say, this is that problem that we feel sometimes, where we feel like more is more, that quantity is more important than quality. If Van Gogh had only painted Starry Night, he would be my favorite artist still. It's just, that's it. I don't need any of his other work, except it's all amazing, And I've never counted how many he did. I've never questioned, well, did he do 100 or was it just 99? And it's like, and I understand what she means, because if you were being asked to show your work in a gallery, or to sell it online, or to I can imagine somebody I don't know if Barbara's here today, but going to the farmer's market to sell your handmade jewelry and whatever it is that you're selling or showing or displaying, that if it's not a lot, that you feel like, well, I've got a table this big, but I only have 4 things, so I've got to spread them out. It feels like I don't have enough credibility because I don't have enough to fill the space. Or if you're being asked to display in a gallery, and the gallery has 4 walls and you only have enough pieces to fill 1, and maybe these 2 can go over here because we have, it's like you want to fill the gallery, it seems. I get it. I really do. But that's not what makes you an artist. Maybe you just need more time to make more stuff. If you want to display it or sell it. But one piece that you love is now you're an artist, and that's it. And you can sell that, you can show that. I don't like bugs in my office, right? You can sell that, you can show that, and you just have to own it. You just have to go into the gallery with 2 pieces and put them on the wall and be like, this is my show. Well, that's it? That's all you have? Let's see you do it. You can't make either one of these pieces, and I made both of them. So that's my spiel about that. Whew. I just looked down and saw that comment. Okay, let's see. Wow, I can't wait to see how that conversation got there. All right, let's see what we got. Boop-a-da-bop-a-da-boop. But those 3 people. Yeah, 3 good people, right? Exactly. I'm not good enough at this because only 3 people are on my live. Well, now there's 7, so that's even better. But you're right, Ray, right? But look at the quality of those 3 people. Kelly says, still credible even if you don't have your shit together. Thanks. I appreciate that. And who was this again? Darn it, I forgot. It was, for crying out loud. It was, who was it? It was Jason. Jason, hi, how are you? Yeah, hello, how are you? I don't know if you're still here. Robin? Mando. Man, do I suck at this. I feel like one of those people on Wheel of Fortune who's like, I'd like to solve it, and they get it wrong by like 1 letter. Mando, I suck at this. Oh my god, that's hysterical. Thanks. Oh, Robin, you're awesome. Thanks. Mikey, thanks for the reminder. I'll go. Oh yeah, the wine. Oh, I'm not drinking tonight because I might have to go out. Oh my god, that was funny. Comparison can be crushing. I have to remind myself that no one else is me, and my style of everything is not able to be compared. Like apples to oranges, yeah, right? Or even a Gala apple compared to a Macintosh if it's a similar mediums. Good, yeah. A different variety is the point. That is the point. Well done. We can't compare ourselves to other people. This is point number 1, doubting your own ability because you're comparing yourself to other artists. We can't do that because, do you remember, I don't know if you went to art school. I remember going to art school thinking to myself, why am I here? Do I even belong here? Look at these kids and what they can do. Man, there was this one guy who could draw things so amazing. Like, just like, hey, can you draw this? Of course I can. And it would be like a photograph. And how do you do that? I can't do that, you know? Then I stopped trying to do that, and I started doing the thing I actually do. And I was like, this is great. I am so good at this, you know? Or like I said before, I stopped trying to sing those songs that went like, because I can't. Sorry for that sound. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. Hello, all. Bobby, too. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like having my own special hello and then everybody else. That I appreciate that. Thank you, Brandy. Here he is. What's up, buddy? Can't click the thing. There we go. How you feeling today? Hope a little better. Judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree and it will think it's a failure all its life. Yeah, or for at least as long as it can remember, or at least until it, suffocates because it's out in a tree and not in the water where it belongs. But yes, absolutely. You can't judge things based on its ability to do something that it doesn't even do. Good for you, man. You want to see me suck at something? Give me the killer bee and watch me put a tattoo on somebody. That will be a really, really bad tattoo. Brandy. Yeah, Kelly, like how I'm now comparing my sex life to yours and seeing how lame I am. Oh, you guys are funny. Yes. Secrets, eh, Kelly? Brandy, the sex I have with myself. This is the comment that I looked down at the end of my spiel and saw, and I was like, wow, where are we? How did we get here? Oh, and my dad's here. Hi, Dad. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm glad that you're making these. Actually, he was not making them for a while because it was timing was wrong with his where he lives. Um, yep, more than I have with myself or my hubby. LMFAO. Oh, you guys can fix that. I'm late and sad I missed it. No, that's the hashtag you put later, but that's okay. Hi, you want me to start over? I'll start over. I'm in a better mood now. We can get going. Oh boy, look at this. Wait a minute. This is the last comment, guys. You guys better start writing things, or else we're gonna be done real quick. Ha 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 ha. I gotta ease up on the sex stuff, I guess, making it seem like I've got a lot more excitement going on than I do. Honestly, sharing my stuff in that way, though, has been making me compare myself a lot less. I know I'm doing things differently than a lot of people. I know some people are going to be put off by it, and others will find the art there. But I feel more credible to myself for knowing that I'm not holding back or filtering and expressing what I want to. Yeah, let me say something about that, because I'm feeling a thing that I want to say about all of this, and I haven't been articulating it, so I'm going to try to do it on the fly. First of all, I feel like what's going on with all of this is amazing because the reason that now when I did the first one about sexual energy and art a week ago, it obviously garnered a lot of attention in the group, but I also realized that there were so many places to go with this, and it was something that I needed to talk about for myself in a way. And I'm noticing that some of you are opening up in very healthy ways and exploring this part of us. The fact that they're the same chakra is just a given, and but I feel like it's imperative to understand that we are in a safe place to explore these things, and anybody that is offended or isn't into it does not even have to look at it. It's a scrolling wall. You just go right past it. You don't have to be involved in every post. You know what I mean? And if the energy of the group changes, well, that's where I'm going. So guess what? That's where the group is going. So it's perfectly fine. I want everybody to grow, to blossom, to explore, to do what you need to do to be the artist that you want to be the human that you want to be. So there's that. You know what I mean? But like you just said, sharing your stuff in that way has been making me compare myself a lot less. That's so powerful because we that's my dog hitting the floor. We compare ourselves because we're feeling bad about ourselves. We're feeling a certain way, and then we're looking at somebody else and we're thinking they have it better than me. But what you're really thinking is that I don't like the way I'm operating here. And you don't have the ability to change yourself to be that other person, but you do have the ability to reflect upon the way that you're operating and to change that. Because it's you can do that. And we just have to understand what it is you want to do. You need to understand what it is that you want from your life, and then just be that and just start doing that. When we lean into who we are authentically, the universe just lines up to be everything else we need. So just do it. No, Kelly, keep it up. I love it. Yeah, keep it up, Kelly. And don't worry about anything else. I only brought it up because I'm intrigued and inspired by you, my love. Right? Yes, exactly. Right. And now here's the thing. It's like have you ever heard the story? I'm glad you said that, Brandy. Thank you. Have you ever heard the anecdote about there's a crowd of people? I remember this was a video or something like that. I don't know if this was attributed to a story or what, but it goes kind of like this. There's a crowd of people, and one person gets up dancing, and that person's a nut, right? Everyone's like, look at that person. Everyone's just kind of sitting. It was like they were sitting in the grass or something in a park, and one person just gets up and starts dancing wildly, and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, come on, dance with me, and that kind of stuff. And everyone's looking at them like, what are you doing? You're weird. Stop doing that. Please sit down. We're trying to enjoy the nice sunny day. Da-da-da-da-da. Stop it. But then what happens is they don't stop. And another person gets up and dances. And now there's two of them, right? And everyone's like, but now a third one is like, that looks kind of fun. And they get up and now they're dancing. And at some point, it reaches a critical mass where enough people have now gotten up and started dancing that everybody gets up and starts dancing. Now, here's my point, is that we all need to explore this part of ourselves. We all need to be open and honest with ourselves. We don't all need to do it publicly, but we all need to do it personally. And we don't have the permission to do it at all. Society doesn't give us that permission. So, boy, we're on a completely different topic today, but this is good. Society doesn't give us that permission. So when one person stands up and does it, and now what's happening in the group is several people are standing up and dancing, blah, 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 right? Well, it gives everybody permission to do it because now enough people are doing it that I'm not the first and I'm not the weirdo that everybody was pointing and laughing at. So congratulations to you weirdos who stood up and did it first. Thank you. And now a lot of comments come in. Kelly, right. So that I compare and then hide. By coming out and having nothing left to hide, it actually gives me the opportunity to accept and love myself more. Right. So you would compare yourself to other people and then hide in frustration, in shame, in anything, right? But now by coming out and just bearing it all out there, right here, this is me. Take it or leave it, love it or not. There's nowhere to go, because what happens? Well, lots of people love it, and they'll let you know that, and some people aren't going to like it, but this is not the place for them to chime in and say that, because guess what? Get out is what's going to happen. I'm the god of thunder with my finger on the delete button. Get out! I'm not gonna allow that here. But the world is not necessarily a safe space to do that, So, but here is. So explore it here. Robin says Kelly has been saying about how other people do it differently for whatever it is that it is referring to. But I want to say that it's perfectly okay, in my opinion, because we are each unique, and that is wonderful. So quit comparing ourselves to others. Yeah, that's it. We're each unique. And that's the other thing about when you doubt your ability because you're comparing yourself to other people is we're comparing our ability to be that person, and we're not. Like the judging a fish that can't climb a tree thing that Richard said. Everybody is unique. So how can you compare unique things? This unique thing is nothing like this unique thing. By definition, that's what unique means. So stop comparing. Thanks, Robin. Be the being, do the doing. Yeah, good for you. I like that. Grass is greener and all that shit, and shit helps the grass get greener, by the way. Yeah, that's true, right? I like that. Exclamation point. Are you giving me exclamation point that I forgot? Did you forget the exclamation point? Let me read it again. So quit comparing ourselves to others. You see, if I had the exclamation point, I would have put more oomph into that last sentence, but thanks. Kirsten is here. Hey, how you doing? Late to the party, but here just in time for dancing. Yeah, you're one of the ones that's getting up and dancing around here, and I like it. So thank you for that. That post you did was really powerful. Ray gets the thumbs up. Kirsten gets hearts. And Brandy says, so what you're saying is crazy is contagious. Yay. Yeah, crazy is contagious. Absolutely. There is no normal here. Normal is what we pretend to be when we're out there so nobody looks at us and points and laughs. In here, it's let your freak flag fly, as my buddy Landon would say, right? Let it fly. Be yourself. What is the point of being a unique human being and then trying to fit in with a crowd of people all trying to vanillaize themselves to fit in? Man, is that boring. That's just boring. be yourself and stop comparing yourself to other people and stop doubting that you're good enough or that you have enough. These are all things that we make up in our head to protect ourselves from ridicule, which is why it is so important to understand that there is no ridicule here. So practice it here. But this is just practice. This is an incubator. This group is an incubator. We need to practice it here and then do it out there, because out there is where we live our lives. In here is a retreat center to come and catch my breath, get some water. All right, I'm going back out. Wish me luck. And get back out there. Crazy for me wasn't contagious because I've always been crazy. See, you put the exclamation point. I saw it. And I love it. Good for you. All right, guys. Well, no, it's not. Remember. I don't know what that means. All right. Well, Robin still has the booby prize so far. And let me see. Yep. And that, I remembered the exclamation point. Okay. Got it. Good. So you still have the booby. You're fighting with yourself over the booby prize now is essentially what's happening. Nope. Remember to remember. Now Mikey has the booby prize. Does Mikey get the booby prize? I don't know. Maybe that might not be allowed. Because you're usually the first commenter, so you can't be the last commenter. That's the thing. That's not. Thank you, Bobby. As LP would say, I give you permission to be your weird ass self. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Was weird ass self and freak flag fly, and I said freak ass. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I feel so much better now than I did when I started this. And I appreciate you hanging out with me today. That's always a wonderful thing for me. Hopefully for you. And tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So we'll do this again. And let me see. Brandy, I love all you crazy weirdos, myself included. Yep, we love you too. And Kirsten is giving us exclamation points, and Mikey can have it. Well, he's got a comment to get. You commented to take it and then said he can have it. That's not how that works. So you see, if you wanted it to have it, you just don't comment and you let it stand. But you're a sneaky one, Robin. All right. Thanks, guys. Robin, you get the booby prize tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.